What is up, guys? It is me, Max, back again with another guitar tutorial, and today we'll be taking a look at Overdrive by Conan Gray. And it is about time that we do another Conan Gray song on this channel. It has been a while, but this one, you already know, slaps. And it is also pretty easy to play on guitar because we've pretty much only got one single riff throughout the entire track, consisting of 4 different basic chords, and that is it. They will always be in the exact same order, and the only thing that will change up is going to be the rhythm. We'll be taking a look at that in a second, but for now, my Instagram is down in the description as well, so check that out if you want to hit me up and ask me something or see what's going on in my life or something along those lines. Feel free to do that, and now without any further ado, let's roll. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the chords we will be using in this song, and afterwards we'll check out what to do with those chords. So our first one is going to be an A sharp. Don't worry, that is going to be the only bar chord in the song, but it is in there and we do need it. So we take our first finger, which is the index finger, and we put it down onto the first fret across the 5th, down to the 1st string, so not onto the 6th string. Then we take our second finger and we put that onto the 3rd fret on the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and pinky on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And as you can hear, we have to mute that 6th string, and we do that by slightly touching it up here with the tip of our index finger. So we don't push down on the 6th string, but instead we just slightly touch it from the side and thereby mute it. And next up, we've got a more standard chord, and that is going to be a D minor. We take our first finger and put it onto the 1st fret on the 1st string, second finger on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And this time around, we have to mute both the 6th and the 5th string, and we do that by taking our thumb and we wrap around the top of our guitar neck here and slightly touch that 6th and 5th string. So we don't press down on those, but we just slightly touch them and thereby mute them. So we go A sharp, D minor, next up, A, C. So we take our first finger and put that onto the 1st fret on the 2nd string, second finger on the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the 5th string. And once again, we have to mute that 6th string, and this time around, we can either do it by touching it with our 3rd finger like this, or what I prefer to do, once again, take our thumb and touch it from the side. That is the C. So, A sharp, D minor, C, and that C is stretched out quite a bit longer than those other chords, but in the very end, we move on to an A minor. That is a very easy switch. All we have to do is move our 3rd finger over here onto the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Our 1st and 2nd finger stay exactly where they were before. And we still have to mute that 6th string, and those are our chords. So what do we do with those? Rhythm-wise, we basically have to split the song up into 2 sections, and those are naturally going to be the verse and the chorus. And in the verse, we move on to our first chord, which is always going to be the A sharp, and we have to palm mute the strings. So we take the palm of our right hand and put it down here on the strings. So as we strum, the palm stays on there. And the further we move up, the more muted the strings will sound. The further we go down, the more open they will sound. So you can kind of figure out what works for you. And what we do here is we kind of follow the bass rhythm. So we go down, down, up. And we do that 4 times on our A sharp. You don't really have to worry about the barring part here with our first finger, because since we are palm muting, we're naturally only going to be strumming those lower end strings here, so you don't really have to push your first finger down all the way onto that 1st string here. Then we're going to move on to our D minor and do the exact same thing. Like that. Then onto the C 4 times as well. and then 2 additional times And then we move on to our A minor and play it twice on there as well. So the whole thing sounds like this. And that is the entire verse. We just keep doing that during that verse and we are Gucci. So now let's check out the chorus. And as I promised, we've got the exact same chords in the exact same order, so you don't have to worry about any of that. The only thing we have to check out here is the rhythm. So once again, we start on our beautiful A sharp, and what we do, or what I recommend doing, is you go down, 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 up. Just like that. Down, 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 up. And we do that twice on the A sharp. Then we move on to the D minor, do it twice as well. We move on to our C, play it 3 times. And once on the A minor. And that is the entire chorus. We just do that over and over again. We just go A sharp, D minor, C, and A minor. The only part left worth mentioning is the bridge or interlude, whatever you want to call that, in between the second to last and last chorus. And what we do there is we simply strum down once on each chord. On the A sharp, on the D minor, and on the C. And we actually only hold that C and we don't move back onto the A minor. We just do that and then go back to our A sharp. That is the bridge and that is the entire song. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, drop it a thumbs up, helps me out more than you might think. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is somewhere down there. And as always, I hope that I will see you guys next time.